He was working. It was the 1880s, 90s in Melbourne. I'll put this on. Melbourne was renowned for the gangs that roamed the place.
Oh, okay.
And there was one gang, naturally, there was one called the Razor Gang that existed all over the world then. And the other one was the Crutchy Push. So all these groups had to be wearing a crutch. You know, they probably needed it, I don't know, with one leg or whatever the problem was. And they'd attack people with these crutches.
Just.
And there were lots of others too. And Jim used to tell me about them. Now, that's probably enough of that, but in Mordialloc then, my Clara went to school up in Moreland, and but they'd go down there for summer holidays, and gradually, of course, that extended, and she was down there on New Year's Eve, leap year New Year's Eve, and she was 16, and a bunch of young fellows came down camp nearby, and they kept visiting them and making friends with them. And eventually New Year's Eve came around, the celebration, the young fellas came around, and being leap year, the lady has a choice of selecting a partner, you see, and it was all fun, but she looked around and there was this quiet young fella, he was 17, so she went and proposed marriage, from which of course grew the relationship. With me being born Kelvin Smibert, and that continuation of that name, whereas May had Gordon Stewart, the two names, but my Clara was the last Clara's up to a point, and Nana Evans taught me to swim, as she did all the kids, taught me to swim. She was a great fisher lady. She'd go out at 3 o'clock in the morning with a torch and walk in shallow water and get spearfish, flounder. She was really expert at that. And she had me out there a few times, but I didn't get any. And don't know what else, but eventually, of course, Clara and Ewan married, and hadn't me, I said that, with the Stewart thing on, accenting the names. Yep. And Gordon Stewart and Stuart Evans and May fought all their lives, firstly and mostly about religion, because the mother-in-law was really Irish and wanted them all to be Catholics. It's a wonder Jim married Clara May, but probably she signed up that they'd bring the kids up Catholic, but May wouldn't. And when it came to Clara, she sort of just didn't. And Clara May, of course, was very Presbyterian-minded, being Scottish. And anyway, that's the way we sort of vaguely went. But that's not important. But yeah, anyway, stop it there. What else do we know?